We will be seeing Zhu Lili in this women's 79 kg competition shortly. She's in the field in Group A. We've two groups coming up. Early on, we'll be seeing for Moldova, Larissa Marienkova. Here is the list, actually. Igul by Janova to get us underway for Kazakhstan. First global competition. Beta Yankovska, couple for Russia, returning to international competition, but doing very well. They won the first two senior titles of the week in the men. Galina Mantseva and Elena Machakina will be seeing. And then Group A a little bit later on. Gosela Kieva, Marian Serrano, who've won golds in the past year, and Zhu Lili, a lot of them for China, the reigning world champion. That's all to come. Our referees, Azam Sari Ali Al-Zubi, Mohamed Al-Kash and Alessia Paruk. Just about 2 minutes to go then for the start of this women's 79 kg competition. Zhu Lili, the world record holder, 141, which was magnificently achieved in last year's Asian Para Games. There's our jury. Hussain Mohammed of Malaysia is leading that. As the competition prepares to begin once more in Nur-Sultan, this quite impressive capital of Kazakhstan, perennially hot inside. They've got the air conditioning up full. Ready to go in the next few minutes back in the Nur-Sultan Congress Center for this women's 79 kg competition.
Your help to get the competition started. Let's count us in to round one.
So away we go again then. It is the third women's competition of the day. The two longest days right in the middle of Nur-Sultan 2019. And coming up here then, it is the women's 79 kg competition. So first to go for Egypt is Gahan Hassan. She's going for 65. World bronze in 2017, world silver in 2014, world champion 2010. And here she is, the first to go, aiming for 65. And she actually won in the FASA World Cup back in February. Gold there in Dubai. Going for 65 here and clearing it. Good lift. 3 out of 3.
Loaders, please load the bar to 66 kilos, rack height 13. First step, representing Kazakhstan, please welcome Aygul.
So now for Kazakhstan, the host nation, Aygul Bayjanova. 5th in her major championship debut. It was the Asia Oceania Championships in Kitakyushu last September. From Kishlordi and the regular coaches back-to-back Rizbayev, which is the Kazakh champion. So 66 after Hassan's very good 65, and that's a good lift as well. That is 3 out of 3 for Bayjanova. Nice.
Loaders, please load the bar to 83 kilos, rack height 17.
Comfortable, comprehensive lift, nothing to worry about. So next up for Moldova, it is Larissa Marenankova of Moldova. 83 for her. Her 3rd World Championships, but she's never produced a mark before. Based in Chisinau, the capital. Three of her 5 global championships, she hasn't registered a mark. Well, that would be a good welcome development here very early on. She has medalled in Europe as well. Going for 83 here and getting it. 2 out of 3 for Marenankova, who finished 4th in the European Championships last year. Just off the medals, she was 5 kilos out. Fourth the previous time when they were held in Egger. Betty Jankowska of Poland. No mark in the 2018 European Championships, 8th in her previous Worlds 2 years ago in Mexico City. Fifth in Eger in 2015. Born and raised and lives in Wrocław. So 90 for Jankowska. Going for it strongly, the 27-year-old, she's got that as well. 2 out of 3, so Jankowska, good early standard we've had. They've all been successful. Jankowska gets that. The national coach, Mariusz Awiwa, on stage. Good news for Jankowska. Haifa Nakpi coming onto stage now for the United Arab Emirates. Busy old career. Best global results, 6th in the Paralympic Games in Rio. No mark in her only World Championships, which was 2014 in Dubai. But she did get a bronze on the European Open Chips in Eger in 2015. Asian Games, couple of bronzes for her. 2014, 2018. And bronze in the Asia-Oceania Championships last year in Kitakyushu. Lives in Fakan and aiming for 92. One good, one bad, and the third one comes in and it's against. So no joy for her.
Load the bar to 93 kilos, rack height 14.
That's the only miss so far. Haifal Nakpi of the United Arab Emirates. Next to go then, the Russian performers who have so impressed since their return in these championships. And Galina Marantseva's first. Marantseva going early on for 93 here in this opening round, and she has got 2 out of 3. Marantseva, her first major championship. Nicely returned. From Skitivka. Was a parachuter as well, as in shooting on the parasport circuit instead of the other thing you were thinking. And she got it. Good delivery at 93. And here comes Elena Machitkina. Who's going for 96. Machakina going for 96. We haven't seen her in a major championship since the 2015 Europeans. 96, this to take the lead, and that is good. That is 2 out of 3 for her. Positive results. Machakina takes the lead. Sixth in those Europeans a few years ago. 9th in her only previous World Championships in 2014. Obviously, nobody in the Russian team there. 2 years ago in Mexico City, and she's based in Novokuznetsk, and that was a great lift. She's only 22. Long way to go in her career, not a bother. Gehan Hassan coming back at 70 in the second round. So 65 in the opening round, this for 70 for Hassan, the 2010 world champion. This would see a leap from 6th to 5th. The lift for 70 looks impressive. It was swift, but it's 2 and against. Centre referee happy. The side one's not so much with the press in that. So 2-1 against. Hassan getting 65, stays in 6th position, a result from the previous round.
Representing Kazakhstan,
Igor Bajanova coming next for Kazakhstan, going for 71. Currently lying 5th, and this would keep her there. On the bench now, 71 she's going for. Remarkable opening round where we'd only 2 misses, and Bajanova certainly got that underway quite well, but she's missed this one at 71. 2-1 against. So denied that time. Bajanova, who made a big debut in Kitakyushu last year at the Continental Championships. Just on the way up from the angle, it didn't look right, but straight on, perhaps it did. Centre referee, Ali Al-Zubi of Jordan. Side referees, Alessia Partuk, Russia, and Mohammed Salah El-Kesh of Yemen. The return then of Larissa Marienkova of Moldova. She's going for, having cleared 83 in the previous round. Bronze in the 2013 European Championships and a couple of fourth places since, and she's wiped out there. All three going against her on the chest, sequence and the press. There was a limit. Next up, Haifa Al-Nakbi of the United Arab Emirates, and we've seen her in para-athletics as well. Going here for 92. Again, having missed that in the previous round. So 92, and that's a good lift second time around for Al-Nakbi from all three officials. Good, good, good. Nothing to mark down there. All good. So the return for Poland. Beata Jankowska got 90 in the opening round. Here's 93 now. Jankowska, last major championship, didn't register a mark. Last year's Europeans. Bronze in the Agro World Cup 2 years ago in Hungary. Going for 93. Solid push, calmly does it, and she's absolutely fine. Good and clean. No problem there for Beata Jankowska. Cracking lift. Fifth in the Agro World Cup this year. But a high finish for her would be really, really welcome. She can keep it happening. Lift was quality, and Galina Marantseva hoping to repeat that. Clear at 93, going again at 96. Marantseva's first major championship. Seva. .96. Did brilliantly with the 93 earlier. Still a minute left. Good smooth rhythm. Straight up. Good lift. 2-1 in her favour. Seva is our leader on the head-to-head against Maciuchkina, and body weight 1.3 kilos lighter. But that can change very swiftly. From Syktyvkar. The Kovi Republic capital in the Russian Federation. And that was every reason for her to give thumbs up, and we'll see if Maciuchkina is able to produce the same here. From Novokuznetsk. .101 she's aiming for. The sixth placer in the 2015 European Championships before Russia departed the scene for a couple of years. Right, actually hasn't had a massive amount of travel. Her city in Russia is about as close to here as Almaty is. I'll tell you what, because of the lake in the middle of Kazakhstan, it's closer by road. If you wanted to drive it, and to be honest, you wouldn't want to drive it. .101 for the lead. And it's 2 in her favour. In the lead again, Russia 1 and 2. Fabulous for the 22-year-olds. That was a belting lift. Superb. City is 1,200 miles away from here. If you walk it, you apparently can't drive it. That's what Google Maps says, and I believe them. But she's in front anyway. She's delivering her own path. And she leads. And her city actually is just about 30 kilometers closer to walk than Almaty is, but again, I'd say, don't do it. That's the situation. It's a good one from a Russia point of view at the moment, with Maciuchkina and Seva the 1-2. Yankovska in third as Igor Bajanova returns from Kazakhstan. Kizilorda. That's closer than those two cities. It's quite close to the Uzbek border in the southwest of this country. Missed 71 in the previous round, going for it again here. This to send her up one place to sixth. Little tentative halt along the way, and she's been called for that. No lift. It's 2 on the chest sequence and 3 on the press. Just a little halting on the way up, but Igor has done quite well, she will probably feel. Again, Hassan returning now at 75. So Hassan, if she gets this 75, she climbed 10 kilos. She missed 70 in round 2, and she jumped from 7th to 6th. $75 for Gayan Hassan of Egypt. Want to watch the chest a bit there, and that's exactly what went wrong. All three going against it, and 3 on the press as well. Somebody really wants to talk to Kazakh TV at the moment. Keep ringing their mobile every 2 minutes. Interesting. Anyway, Hassan misses out on both the chest and the press. All 3 voted her down on that. For Moldova, it's Larissa Marenkova, 88. Having missed this in the second round, but got it in round 1. Leap here for Marenkova. She'd stay 5th, but at least she'd have an extra few kilos on the bar and make her happy. So 88, and she missed on 1, and she's missed on another. The 2 side referees have gone against the center referee, Assam Al-Zubi. Was fine with it. However, the other 2 weren't, so she misses out. 83 is where she finishes on. Hassan 65, and Bajanova 66. Beata Jankowska for Poland. She's cleared 90 and 93. And the lifter from Wrocław now going for 96. So she'd leap from 3rd to 2nd with this, and she'd be the first lifter to have a clean sweep of all 3 lifts. Now, how level is that? Level enough, she's got it, 2-1. That's fine. And she has the clean sweep, 96 for Jankowska, thank you very much. She goes into 2nd position. little halt, not enough to have her knocked down. That's all fine. So now Haifa Al Nakbi for the United Arab Emirates. Had that great spell September, October last year. A whole lot of bronze medals. Finished third in the Asia Oceania Championships and then did the same in the open competition. 2 bronzes there and another bronze in the Asia Para Games in Jakarta the following month. Outside of that, European Open bronze actually in Eger in 2015, impressively. And she's had a bronze in the Asian Games as well back in 2014, once upon a time. Aiming for 97 here, which would send her into second spots. Lift looks solid from the middle, but from the sides, not so much. The 2 side referees going against on the press. 2-1 against for Al Nakbi. She got 92 in the middle round, and that keeps her in 4th spot. It's the 2 Russian lifters to follow. And the first of the Russian lifters is Galina Marantseva. 93 and 96 cleared so far. So this going for the clean sweep as she aims to hit 98. It would keep her in a position below Machachkina, but she jumped from 3rd to 2nd. For Marantseva. Easy does it. Not the most even. They've all gone against her on the press, so Marantseva's denied that time. And 96 is where she ends up. And she misses out in the head-to-head with Beata Jankowska by about 800 grams. So just 1 lift to go in this group, and after a very positive competition, lifting 96 and 101, Elena Machachkina returns. She's having a good time of it. $105. Major championship debut 5 years ago. She was only a couple of months past the age of 18. And she finished 8th. She's got prospects here. 105 at the moment would see her pitched around 6th in Group A. Well, it's looking like a much higher finish than she'd had previously, as long as she gets this, of course. 105, Elena Machachkina. Looks like we're going to go with the flags on this one. She's waiting to see if she's going to be passed through. Oh, 2-1 against from the two side referees and the man in the middle there. Assam Al-Zubi had given it. We don't get the breakdown, obviously, in that situation as to what they didn't like. Just we know they didn't like something. Jankowska with the successful lift of 96 has her up in second position, and all the others were misses in round 3. So we go into Group A, and Lubov Semenyuk's going to go first, and she's lifting 100 here. Originally it was going to be 105. Lyubov Semenyuk from Ukraine turned 60 in May. So can she get on the board with 100 here? She's got it. 3 out of 3. All good. Just to let you know that Maciej-Kina's team have requested technical challenge. But Semenyuk, based in Rivne, bronzes across the board in the European Championships this decade, 3 of them. And a couple of World Championship bronzes from 2010 and 2006, cleared that one well. Lot to like about it from her point of view, and it puts her on the board, and it actually puts her in with seeing how everybody else has pitched. If the higher lifters, Siti Mahmouda, Julie Lee and Boza Amalayo have problems, then she's got prospects. Marian Serrano's up now for Chile, the America's champion, the youth Para Pan champion, and don't forget, Para Pan Ams are on in Lima next month. A couple of good World Cup victories as well when she was quite young, actually. At the age of 16, she won in the Rio World Cup in Rio Centro, January 2016, and the lead up to the Paralympic Games, and Ego World Cup 2017 also. 103 for Marian Serrano for Chile. Nothing wrong with that, and 2-1 in her favour for Marian Serrano. Good clearance. And she goes into the gold medal position above Maciej-Kina, who still has that technical challenge up. Superb from Serrano. Chile have been on the board a good few times this week, and prospects that it may be the case again here. Next up then for Turkmenistan, Maya Gosel-Akiyeva, who won the gold in the open competition at the Copa America, the America's Championship in Bogota last December. Asian silver medalist 2015, Asian Games bronze medalist 2014, based in Ashgabat. She's pitching herself at 105 in this opening round for Ukraine. And Semeniuk, who's had a really successful run in her career, definitely in a European basis. Maybe knocked even further down now. Akieva going for 105. This for the lead for Turkmenistan. And that's good lift as well. All clean, 105. Semeniuk's our new leader for Turkmenistan. It was a really fruitful journey all the way across to Colombia in December for her to get that gold. And she's our leader here, just to the northeast of Turkmenistan. They have a lot of that eastern border with the Caspian Sea directly across from Azerbaijan, and then up the coast further north you've got us in Kazakhstan. Asma Isa now of Jordan. No mark in the 2017 World Championship or the 2015 Asians. But bronze in this year's FASA World Cup in Dubai, based in Amman. Our coach is Isa Hilal, generally, and you'll know her husband Omar Karada has won a silver here and 2 World Championships in a row, and the Paralympic Games also. So going for 107 in this opening round. Originally it was going to be 110, and that's all good. 3 out of 3. And Asma Isa is our new leader. Barely a miss. So next to go then for Indonesia, a regular champion, Southeast Asian Games champion 2015, 2017, silver in the Asia Oceania Championships in Kyushu in September, bronze the previous time. Silver in the Asian Games in Jakarta in October, but impressively took gold in the European Open Championships in Berkshire last year. Siti Mahmuda Kasimet, coach Koni Rushwanto. $116 for the lead from Siti Mahmuda, and 2 have gone against, and now 3 have gone against. So that's all on the press. No joy.
Loaders, please load the bar to 128 kilos, rack 99.
Issues to be fixed for
Representing China, please welcome Zhu Li.
Zhu Li. world champion with the world record in Mexico City. Silver in Rio. Gold in the Asian Games last year. Asian champion in 2015. Lifted 139 to take the gold in Kitakyushu, and then went on to 141 and a new world record in Jakarta the following month. Zhu Lili losing by 3 kilos to Bozo Malayo in the Paralympic Games. And they're jousting again here. Zhu Lili going for 128. The world champion. Positions reversed from Rio in Mexico City. How are they going to turn out here? Zhu Lili, 128 for China. Looks good. It is 3 out of 3. Zhu Lili hits the front. Stupendous. It's a week that goes so fast. We've had 3 women's competitions today. 65, 73, now this 79. Very, very successful. So now, the heaviest attempt coming from the Paralympic champion, African champion, African Games champion, previous winner of the Asian Open Championships. Bozo Malayo of Nigeria. So she was a hairdresser once upon a time, and this powerlifting coach used to come in every so often. Faisa Tanari, who, as these things go, said, why don't you try powerlifting? Now, how many people in that situation say no and don't know how much life can change? Bozo Malayo. 134, should tell you her African record set in Algiers last year, 139.5. And that was the world record at the time. Zhu Lili then beat it in Kitakyushu at 140 and then added another kilo onto it in Jakarta at the Asian Para Games. So that was without the pressure of Omalayo there. They can really push each other on. 134, Bozo Malayo. All perfect, 3 out of 3 for Omalayo, and she's our new leader in this competition. How good? Omalayo leads 134, Zhu Lili second 128. Gold and silver in the last Paralympic Games and the last World Championships. So now, Lyubov Semeniuk of Ukraine, 105. And this would see a leap from 7th to 4th. That would be quite a distance, quite congested there. we can tell you the Matrachkina's appeal was turned down for that 105 right at the end of Group B, because we've gone through a full round by this stage. $105 for Semenyuk. So 105. Semenyuk to leap right up the standings, and she's done this 2-1 in her favor. It was our side referee in the left who gave the thumbs down for the press, but everything else was okay, and it is a good lift. So Semenyuk, good lift at 105. Now Marian Serrano is going for a junior world record. She's still a junior. Still 19. And the only junior in this competition. But she's been winning big things. Gold, senior and junior in the Americas. Junior world champion in Mexico City. But she missed out on another gold in the World Juniors this time around. Didn't register a mark. So going for the junior world record here. Solid push at 108, and she's got it. She has got it. A new junior world record for Marian Serrano. Junior America's record too. 108, and she goes into the bronze medal position. Fabulous. Absolutely brilliant lift for a new junior world record. Marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. There's a lot to like about that. There's a lot to like about the jostling to get into position here as Maya Yakieva returns. Knocked Serrano down into second in the open events in the Americas Championship, but Serrano is the Americas champion, and it being the Americas Championship, that's the most important thing. But a very impressive for Yakieva to go across to a really strong lifting continent and wipe all and sundry. Fourth in the Asian Games in Jakarta at the end of last year, having had bronze previously. .108 for Yakieva. This would send her into the bronze medal position. And she's got it. She's got it. 2 out of 3. And now it's 3 out of 3. Center referee took a while to register his mark, but it didn't make any difference. That's all good from her. Yakieva flying it up. 105 and 108. And that sees Yakieva go up into bronze. Serrano is 4th. Asma Isa 5th. Our leader. Amalayo 134. Zui Li 128. third place could be Asma Isa with 113. But that's all to be determined by this. Round 2. So 113 for Asma Isa of Jordan. $113, and that was not difficult for her at all. It's 2 in her favour. The one against was on the press from the side left judge, but that's fine. 113, it puts her up into the bronze medal position. Very encouraging. There's a massive battle going on for gold, but for bronze too. Next to go then for Indonesia, it is Siti Mahmuda from Indonesia. Siti Mahmuda Kasimin. Southeast Asian Games champions the last 2 times. European Open champion in Bergsamir last year. 7th at the last World Championships. She could get a medal here. 5th in the Paralympic Games in Rio. 116 being the target. $116 for Mahmuda. Missed 116 in the opening round. This would put her third above Asma Isa by 3 kilos. And we're going to go with the flags. All good, all good. 3 out of 3. So she goes into the bronze medal position. And that was superb. So she goes into the bronze medal position. Asma Isa falls to 4th. Akiyeva down to 5th. But what about the battle for gold? Zhu Li currently in 2nd place, 128. Amalaya leads 134. Zhu Li now going for 138. Amalaya will go for 139. This is round 2. Well, it really heats up now as Zhu Li is adding 10 kilos to the bar, leaping from 128 to 138 to try and go into the gold medal position. The Paralympic silver medalist, reigning world and Asian champion. Asian Games champion also. $138 for Zhu Li. Now, when she broke the world record last year, in the Asia-Oceania Championships that had gone over to Amalayo very briefly. It was 136 in the second round for her. It's 138 here. .138. Zhu Lili going to the gold medal position. It's a struggle. It stopped on the way up, and they've all gone against her off the back of that. So, Amalayo will still lead on 134. She's elected to go for 139 in this round, but Zhu Lili misses a 138. You would have seen the two of them both continuing to push each other and getting successful lifts, but a real stop from Zhu Lili there. So Bosa Amalayo of Nigeria to follow. Will have observed the happenings on stage before she arrives. 139, her target, to open up a lead of 11 kilos. Only one miss in round one, that was Siti Mahmouda. Only one miss in round two, Zhu Lili. Bosa Amalayo then, to go to 139. Amalayo's Africa record, which was the world record for a month, 139.5. That was set in Algiers, the African Championships last year. Amalayo for 139. Went up gradually, and it's good by 2-1. Amalayo's got it. She is flying. 139 for Amalayo, 128 for Zhu Lili. Siti Mahmouda's in third. Mahmouda's on her way to her best global result ever, there's no doubt about that. But Amalayo might be on the way to becoming world champion for the first time. Unless Zhu Lili can leap in and do it again. She needed a world record to win the last world title in Mexico City. A world record produced for her in winning the Asia-Oceania title a year ago, and the same in the Asian Games. So, it's on, it's definitely on. Final round. Five are going for medals, two are going for gold, and they have to go for it. Semenyuk first, looking to jump from 7th to 5th. And no lift, and they all went against her on the press. So Semenyuk denied across the board, in 7th it is for her. just couldn't quite pull it off. So Semenyuk finishes 7th, and that's it. There's not going to be any movement for her. Marian Serrano broke the junior world record with the last lift, going for another one of 1:14. This would see her rise to 4th. Another 3 kilos would have been needed for her to get the bronze. This to go 4th above Asma Issa. 4th in the last World Championships, this for 4th again. The America's champion. Real strain for this junior world record, but she's just missed out. They've all gone against her on the press, and 2 of the 3 also for the chest situation. So she's got 1 junior world record today and not 2, and she finishes in 6th. Halted there, but the chest process also would have seen her down anyhow. So now for Turkmenistan, Maya Gazel Akiyeva. $116 her target. $105 and $108 cleared so far. Nobody's been able to do a clean sweep of all of their lifts in this final round. Serrano 6th, born in 1999. Semenyuk 7th, born in 1959. Akiyeva for 116 for Turkmenistan. This would be a clean sweep across the board and would put her into the bronze medal position. Every lift from now on is for a medal. And that's too much. She put an extra 8 onto the bar and she couldn't make it happen. Akiyeva denied at 116 and she finishes in 5th spot. Same tally as Serrano, but takes it on the head-to-head by 1.3 kilos, and the spotters had to wade in really quickly. Lying in 4th position, Asma Issa of Jordan, looking to leap into bronze. So 107, 113. This, her best championship performance ever. No mark in the 2017 World Championships, her only ever championship event. The 2015 Asian, same story, no mark. This could be a bronze for her to overtake Siti Mahmouda by a kilo. Going to bronze. Asma Issa pushing it. Wasn't level, but 2-1 against. And it was for that press that both side referees voted against, but the center referee, head referee gave it. Asma Isa finishes on 113, her best ever championship performance. Even if she'd finished 15th, it would have been the same story. But fourth, 113. So we know our medalists, and we know that Siti Mahmouda has got the bronze. She's not going to move one way or another. 116, her only successful lift so far. Nobody's lifted all three. Rounds 1 and 2 had only one miss each. Round 3, all misses so far. 118 for Siti Mahmouda. Kasimen, silver in the Asian Games last year, and loads of gold. Southeast Asian Games 2017, 2015 ad infinitum. Connie Rishwanto, our national coach, long term. Mahmouda doesn't need to get this. She's got the bronze. Her best ever global result, 5th in the Paralympic Games in Rio, 7th in the last World Championships in Mexico City. Be a great way to round it off. She's done it too. She didn't need it, but she got it. 118. What a competition. It is a World Championship bronze medal for Siti Mahmouda of Indonesia. Ooh-ah. An absolutely terrific lift. The battle for gold is on immediately after this, but Siti Mahmouda's got the bronze. Astonishingly good. So now, in the silver medal position, Zhu Li of China. 128 lifted in round 1. 138 missed in round 2. This for 139. 2 kilos off the world record she set in winning the Asian Games last year in Jakarta. This to go level with Boza Omalayo. On the head-to-head, Zhu Li would take it on body weight by 2.6 kilos. You get the same lift as your opponent, as 99% of you will know. It's the body weight it comes down to then. You lighter, the tie break goes your way. Zhu Li, she gets this, she goes into the gold medal position, but Omalayo has one lift left, which will be for 140. Zhu Li, the reigning world champion, for 139. Her last 3 titles have all been secured with the world record attached. Push through. Is that going to be okay? No, it's 2-1 against. And that was for the chest sequence. So, Boza Omalayo of Nigeria, the Paralympic champion, is the world champion too. 128 cleared by Zhu Li, but nothing more. And it is gold for Nigeria. Obviously, both Zhu Li and Omalayo can come back and go for the world record if they wish, if she feels it's doable by her. We very rarely see it. The two will come back and have a go at the world record, but they both pitch themselves so close, and they both do lift around this mark that they both might be tempted to. And I'll tell you who's given in to temptation. Boza Omalayo is going for a world record right now. Originally it was going to be 140, but after this miss by Zhu Li at 139, that would have put her into the gold medal position. Omalayo says, well, why go for 140? I'll go for 142. A kilo heavier than Zhu Li's current world record, set in winning the Asian Para Games in Jakarta last year for a new world record, a new African record, which she holds, set in Algiers at the African Championships. It is Bozo Malayo going for a world record. Nigeria with their second gold of the championships. 2 silver, 2 bronze as well. Only China have won more gold medals, more medals full stop. Egypt and Russia also have 2 titles. China have 5, they were denied their 6th. World record lift then. Zhu Li holds the world record from last year, from 141. Bozo Malayo, the new world champion, looking to wrest it away. Big lift, 142, and the world record is hers, as well as the world title. Bozo Malayo's done it. She's got the world record back that she claimed in the African Championships last year and then lost a month later. Twice over to Zhu Li. The world record has gone to Malayo, and the world title too. It's party time. We've seen a junior world record from Marian Serrano, a senior world record from Bozo Malayo, and that was just sensational. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. What a climax. Zhu Li has lost her world title. And she's lost her world record as well. Sensational lifting. The world record has been clinched along with the World Championship gold. Bozo Malayo of Nigeria, the world champion. Zhu Li of China, the silver, a reversal of the last World Championships, and Siti Mahmuda with a first ever global medal, bronze for Indonesia in 3rd. Isa 4th, Ekieva 5th. Everybody had a successful lift as well, by the way. You always like to see that. Medal ceremony's on the way soon. Victory ceremony then for the women's up to 79 kg event, and drama all the way. Just one of those competitions that you had no idea which way it was going to go. There was a 4- or 5-way battle for bronze, and gold was actually not decided until right to the end. So the medal ceremony being led by Yerlan Suleimanov, the Executive Director of the National Paralympic Committee of Kazakhstan, and Diyar Saitov, the IBSA Judo Asia and Oceania Sports Committee member. That's the International Blind Sports Association. Well, bronze for the first time in a global championship. Siti Mahmouda, 5th in the Paralympic Games in Rio, 7th of the last World Championships in Mexico City. Her best previous finishes: gold in the last 2 Southeast Asian Games, and in the Asian Championships, a silver and a bronze. European Open gold, but it is now world bronze for Siti Mahmouda Kasimen. What a story in the battle for gold. In the Paralympic Games, Zhu Li finished 2nd behind Bozo Malayo, reversed the positions to the World Championships, broke the world record. Omalayo got it back in the African Championships, but then Zhu Li broke it again in the Asia-Oceania Championships last September, and then broke it again in the Asian Para Games the following month. 2nd place this time, 1:28. She went for a higher mark than she got in the 2nd round when she won the Asia-Oceania Championships and broke the world record, but it was not to be enough. 1:28 in the 1st round, the only thing she got. Silver for her, and gold for the new world champion from Nigeria, Bozo Omalaya, with the new world record of 1:42 in a sensational competition. The Paralympic champion now becomes the world champion, having finished 2nd in Mexico City behind Zhu Li. Absolutely memorable. Lucia Jike winning the other gold for Nigeria so far. 2 gold, 2 silver and 2 bronze for them in what's been the usual memorable Nigerian championships. 142 kilos, the new world record. Neither went for the power lift for the 4th attempt to try and wrest it either way. Bozo Omalayo has the new world title and world record for Nigeria. Everything about that so memorable, magnificent. Bozo Omalaya, the new world champion, 142, and she was the only one in Group A to get every lift, 134, 139, 142, the new world record. Zhu Li, the outgoing world champion, silver for China, and Siti Mahmouda, magnificent bronze for Indonesia, pretty much her greatest achievement. We're back with more action. It's men, it's 88 kg, it's on in 45 minutes. Join us then.